Hi everyone, it's Jordan Rolfus from Beagle Rampant Productions, and as you may have noticed, I just got done recording my wintertime levels in gaming, my favorite wintertime areas in video games, and I mentioned that I wanted to do this video that sort of talks about some issues and concerns I've been having about the holidays. Some things have been not sitting too well with me. Some things have really sort of bothered me, and I just wanted to sort of get them off my chest. This is going to be a different sort of video. I normally speak from a set of prompts. I don't use an official script because I feel like that doesn't make me sound too natural, so I just go ahead and talk a little bit about prompts and let the jokes sort of magically come to me, and that could explain why I'm not on the level of, like, good YouTubers like Lucagen or PBG or whatever, but it just feels comfortable to me. But right now, I don't have a script or anything like that. I'm just going to speak totally from the heart here because some things have been bothering me and concerning me, and I just want to sort of clear the air a little bit here. So you'll notice I'm going to say a lot. I try to edit that stuff out, but I may not even bring this video into Final Cut at all, you never know. But just some issues with the holidays I've been noticing. So you hear a lot of times people say things like, "Happy Holidays," and you think, okay, yeah, happy holidays, season's greetings. That's good, it's inclusive. Nobody should get offended by us saying this or whatever. But now you actually start offending the people who like Christmas and want to say Merry Christmas. There's a movement that says, you know, say Merry Christmas. Why do you have to say Happy Holidays? So now, because division seems to be the way things are these days, now people aren't really addressing the holidays at all. And to me, that's really sad. That's actually not good for us in the human race here. It's pretty scary in my opinion, but we have all of these wonderful holidays. This is a time when we need to come together, and we especially need to come together this year. Personally, for me, I think this has been a pretty good year. I'm putting out videos here on YouTube. I'm having wonderful support on the Amino app, and a lot of people are liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I have a bit of a fan base, and I really appreciate that. Again, I say it every video, but I do have the best fans in the world, and I mean that. But this has been a really good year for me, and I went to Romania and Serbia. I met some really amazing people on those trips, and granted, I don't think they watch any of my videos. I don't necessarily blame them. I wouldn't watch this. But for me, 2016 has been a really good year, and there is definitely some concern and some ill feelings this year. In the United States, we had a presidential election between Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, and Beagle Rampant Productions. We care about freedom, expression, and passion. So if a heartless politician magically is okay with that, we are okay with them. I guess that's pretty much the extent of our political philosophy. At Beagle Rampant Productions, politics is pretty much one of the most useless, most manufactured inventions of man. It really has no actual bearing. The actual level of import of politics really isn't there, I don't think. One heartless politician against another one. Oh my goodness, is your life going to get any better? No, but I'm noticing I've seen people lose friendships because you vote for Trump, you vote for Hillary, so I have to hate you all of a sudden. What kind of nonsense is that? And then, of course, a lot of my really wonderful British friends that I met this year, there was talk of the Brexit vote, and that seems to be really dividing up Europe a little bit. So we have a lot of division right now. So for the holidays, you would think this would be a time where humanity could get together and we could all celebrate some things that matter to us, some things that are legitimately important, as opposed to this politician has this much money or these people voted to do with this, and newsflash, they don't care about us. They really don't. I'm sorry if I'm politically offending anybody, but Democrat, Republican, Labor, Conservative, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They just don't care. They are out to get reelected. If you're in a dictatorship, your job is to get power by manipulating and exploiting. Politician means power. And it doesn't mean making our lives any better. But for the holidays, going back to the holidays a little bit, we see happy holidays, but now the people who celebrate Christmas get offended. And so people are just sort of saying, okay, why bother? You'll notice there are less and less decorations for anything wherever you go. And there's just less and less passion and enthusiasm for this time of year. This is supposed to be one of the most magical times of our calendar. And lately people are just, it's too much effort. There's too much division. I'm too afraid to actually make friends, which is weird because I'm here on a social networking platform right now. We can communicate to people all over the world. I have made wonderful friendships with people from all over the world. This is the time, this is the era where everyone should be getting together, where we should all be getting along. What on earth is wrong here? We have the technology to really do some great things, and instead, we're like clinging to our division here. It's absolute madness. So what is the common thread? Is there anything that we can celebrate at all during the holidays, or should we just go ahead and ignore everything? Well, obviously, this is my Christmas tree. His name is Shiny here. We've had this Christmas tree since my parents were married back in 1976, and it's been the only Christmas tree I've ever known. So obviously, I still celebrate the holidays, and yes, my holiday is Christmas. And that doesn't mean I'm out to offend a lot of my Jewish friends, or my atheist friends, or my Hindu, Buddhist friends. In fact, what if there is a common thread? What if we do have a theme in the holidays that can bind everybody together and bring us closer to one another? And even my atheist friends who don't actually subscribe to any particular religion. And I am not going to get up here and say, well, you don't follow Christianity, so obviously you have a one-way ticket to hell. That is complete nonsense, in my opinion. There are so many really good people who are atheist, Jewish, Muslim, Hindu, people who are way more worthy of entering the kingdom of heaven and walking with Christ than I am. I've got problems. I am far from perfect. I am not the candidate that is guaranteed for sainthood here. So, what is this common theme? What can we all celebrate? Well, holidays are a season for miracles. In the Christian faith, those who celebrate Christmas, your miracle is in a little cradle in Bethlehem. For the people who have walked in darkness have seen a great light, and the light has shone on them. Light. Interesting. So, what do people of the Jewish faith do during Hanukkah? They light the menorah. There's this wonderful miracle of the Maccabean army. They only had enough oil for one night's worth of lighting the lamps. By some miracle, a miracle from God Almighty, they were able to have that light go on for 8 nights. So it was a miracle of light. And Christians have a miracle of light in Bethlehem here. And what about the Islamic culture? The Islamic holiday, according to a lot of my friends who are Muslim, they say that it's a little bit earlier in the year. It relates to the Eid al-Adha, which I talk about in my Morocco video, which you should watch, like, and comment on, because it's good. Well, I'm going to say it's good. But that feast commemorates the Feast of the Sacrifice, where Abraham went to sacrifice Isaac, but the angel of the Lord stopped him, saying, "Whoa, we just wanted to see if you were willing to do this. We didn't want you to do it." So, okay, yeah, I'm trying to tie everything in here. So, the theme of light. How does the theme of light coincide with the prevention of the sacrifice of Isaac? Well, you have to listen for miracles in your life. You have to keep yourself tuned. And it is interesting. In the Catholic tradition, right before Christmas, there's the season of Advent. And basically, the whole message of Advent is prepare for the coming of the Lord. And in the Jewish festival of Hanukkah, you need to do certain preparations. Yes, God will provide miracles for you, and God will provide a light for you. But you do need to do some preparations yourself, and you need to listen and put your trust in Him. Okay, so those are my Christian, Muslim, and Jewish friends. So what about my Hindu friends? So the Hindu faith uses a vast array of gods. There's a whole pantheon of gods, but there is a holiday focusing on light in the Hindu culture. It's called the Festival of Light of Diwali. And I noticed this in Fiji. You would see all of these wonderful lights. It's really colorful and really beautiful. So again, we have the theme of light. This light needs to be nurtured. It needs to be embraced. And for my Buddhist friends, they celebrate the feast of the Bodha, which is where Siddhartha Gautama, also known as Buddha, actually achieved enlightenment through meditation and fasting. So we have enlightenment here. He saw the light. He went through all of the cycles of reincarnation and reached nirvana. He ultimately reached peace by searching for the light. And what about some of my atheist friends, the people who don't actually subscribe to a religion? Well, there's a light within you. There certainly is. You need to listen to that light. You need to nurture that light. And just like in all of the faith doctrines of Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, you need to believe that miracles can, in one way or another, happen. Now, of course, if you are atheist, you may not necessarily believe that your miracle will come from heaven, but something can come inside of you. And it's okay to ask for help. That's definitely important, and it's a theme that matches with all of these major faiths here. You have to ask for help. You have to be willing to look for things and explore things and ask for help when you get stuck, because you don't have all of the answers. A Christian doesn't have all the answers. A Muslim, Jew, Buddhist, Hindu, atheist, you don't have all of the answers. And if you're going to comment saying, "But I do have all the answers, Jordan," I'll know you're lying because you don't. It's okay to ask for help. So, we have the theme of light, the theme of expecting good things, whether it be from on high in heaven or from within yourself, from reaching in that light within your own spirit and doing something great with it, and asking for help, because in all of these instances, the faiths needed to ask for help in some point. You don't have all of the answers, and that's okay. Nobody is expecting you to have all of the answers. So, we have this theme of light, and I want, in the coming years, for the light to be a sense of togetherness. Oh, we also have another major holiday in the United States that I sadly almost forgot to mention. We have the African American festival of Kwanzaa. Again, you light a Kwanzaa lamp and you experience the light of your heritage, the light of your past. And again, it's okay to ask for help. You need to come together because you still don't have all of the answers if you celebrate Kwanzaa. So ultimately, what's my actual point with all of this? This has been a very rambling and a very boring video, I dare say, but I really am just sort of tired of all of the division, I have to hate you because you're a Republican or you're a Democrat, or you like Brexit, you don't like Brexit, so we have to hate each other. You're Jewish, I don't want anything to do with you, I can't talk to a Muslim, or get me away from those Buddhists, and don't even get me started on those self-righteous Christians. I'm getting a little sick and tired of it. And I just wanted to think, is there something that can bind us all here? And yeah. There is. There is a definite light. When you think everything is going dark, there is a definite light, whether it be in a cradle in Bethlehem, or by a divine miracle from the Lord that gets the lamp to light for an entire week as opposed to only one night, or if it comes from an angel saying, "Whoa, don't sacrifice your son," or if it's just a personal thing where you have to reflect on your own and do good to others. There is a light, and I just really want us to start wondering and start exploring about this light. We need to nurture the light. We shouldn't be shutting it out like we have been doing in the past few years. So my wish for 2017, of course, I am a Christian, so my wish is that if you celebrate Christmas, a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a Happy Kwanzaa. May the light of your ancestors and your past guide you into a new and happy future. I think Diwali has ended, but Happy Diwali, Happy Bodha Day, again, festivals that I think have ended. And a happy Feast of the Sacrifice, and if you don't celebrate any particular holiday, if you don't follow any particular one creed, then I wish that you find light and happiness within your heart, and that the light and joy and comfort can go from inside of your heart and radiate outside to your person. And overall, no matter what faith you describe, or if you don't subscribe to a faith, isn't that what we're all trying to do? Have the goodness come from in our hearts, and then have it radiate outward? Let's see if we can't see a little bit more of that in 2017. Well, that was my holiday rant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I don't really expect anyone to watch this. I didn't put this on Amino or anything. These are just things really boring, I know, maybe, and really long, really rambling, but they've really been bothering me. This has been really therapeutic, and I thank you guys. If you sat through all of this, you definitely deserve a medal or something, but I really thank you for watching this, and I look forward to doing all sorts of really great and fun things with you guys in 2017. I'm Jordan Rolfus from Beagle Rampant Productions. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, if the comments get a little intense on this one, I may have to shut them off, but overall, I love hearing from you guys. I have the best fans in the world, and I know that if you are watching this video, you are part of the solution in bringing the light and love and life, joy, energy, and passion back into this world. So I thank you guys so much for everything you've done for me. I'm Jordan Rolfus. I will catch you guys in 2017.